wanted to get you a video of Truman. We are working on some greetings and when it's appropriate for him to say hi and how we want him to say hi along the way. So we're doing a lot of obedience, adding that into the mix. So that way he understands when I'm in a heel position, like what he's practicing with Alexis right now, it's not just, okay, I'm healing, but then there's a person, okay, bye, I'm gonna go say hi to that person. So I'm tempting him a little bit by like, oh my goodness, it's a puppy. And then Alexis is just following through on the heel. So this is probably his hardest exercise of like when we switch, he does the same thing to Alexis. He tries to go say hi to her when I'm handling. So it's good for him to understand that when we say heel, we mean heel. We don't mean go say hi. And so we have added in a cue for him to go say hi. Now, if he comes in and he's rude, we could do one of two things. We can correct the rude behavior. Like if let's say somebody pets him and they stop petting him and then he starts to get demanding for affection, then we can tap that button, or we can go back into a heel command of just having him, leaving the person completely. And so we've been practicing both, so send him in.
Yes.
Oh, good boy. He can come say hi. Good job. And I'm going to pet him for a second. And then when I stop, he's not like throwing his body, good job, into me, because I want him to be polite with it, because otherwise then that demanding behavior more than likely will get rewarded from the stranger, because that's what people do. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad, I stopped loving you. And then they start petting the dog again. And so with Alexis, she's holding the remote, she's holding the leash. If he starts doing that, I can tap the button, or we can do a recall away. So even try here, just a recall right here, Alexis.
Truman, come.
Good. Good. And get his state of mind back into the obedience mode. And that way he's not just like, okay, I'm going to check this box of the obedience, but that's all it was a box to check. And now I'm back at it. I can even tempt him. Oh my goodness. So he should hold this sit stay. That's really good. And why don't you even try it down on this next round, and we'll do we've been doing a leave it. If we ask him to down and somebody comes up and talks to him, it's easier to train the dog than the public. So if we tell him to down, oh my goodness, she's adding a leave it when we see his brain getting, oh my goodness, a little bit more. I mean, he's practiced this a lot, but in the beginning it was really hard for him. So we've added a leave it. Yeah. And so he's like, okay, I'm supposed to lay down and then also leave the environment alone. So my impulse control is in check and my excitability doesn't get the best of me. Good job, buddy. Okay, you can send him in on this next one again. Good.
Yes.
Yay. And we're just saying yes. And this is a reward for him, so we don't want to take it away completely. We just want to make sure that he can handle it in a polite manner and be really gentle. Oh, this is a good boy. Yeah. So that yes word is almost like he did the obedience and we're yesing him to a social reward, where in some cases we might use food or the ball. This is a social reward. So we can use this to help him, but we also want to make sure there's impulse control around it. Just like we have impulse control for the ball, impulse control around food. Same thing with the currency of the social time.
Truman. Yes.
Good job, buddy. He's so good. Doing awesome.